All right, all right, all right, all right. What the? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Frank Monday coming at you. Live on the after party, y'all. Good looking, happy people. Can you hear me all right? How's everyone out there doing in Happy Land today? We are looking at, let me show you what we got here. What is that? Okay. Let's cruise over here and check this out. Yikes, what is that? It's not any kind of fun right there. We've got Inside the American Redoubt. Trump voters building a new state. A Times documentary.
That was pretty much the death knell as far as we are concerned about freedom in California. So we came up here in Labor Day of 10 and looked around. We knew kind of what to expect politically. We said, this is what we need to be. So 3 weeks later, we came back, looked at a few houses, and bought this one. What's interesting is that a number of years ago, Idaho was a blue state, and Kootenai County was a blue county. And then people started getting in here and saying, this is not the way to do it. And there were enough people who came here, got registered vote, and said, we want to see changes.
So tell me about what happened when the election results.
So I'm just testing the data stream there. I just want to see how everything's working out. Thought I would share that with you. That is inside Inside the American Redoubt. Trump voters building a new state, says the Times. In the Times' first feature-length documentary, they traveled to North Idaho to investigate whether a movement for conservative Christians and unhappy Trump voters is what they're up to. Imagine wanting to live in a clean, crime-free environment. How odd. Why does the ideological of freedom from government overreach need to be linked with race? Don't we all have the same goals of freedom? Yeah, so this video has been seen by 1 million people, and they are unhappy with the way they framed it. I mean, look how they framed it. They framed it as let me just show you. Let's just have a look at how these fucking cockbags frame it. We'll go there, and then there, and there.
Attention, patriots. Broadcasting from the Free Zones, Radio Free Redoubt begins in 5, 4, 3.
This is North Idaho, the scenic part of the United States nestled.
Notice how he tries to sound all innocuous. This is North Idaho.
Against the Canadian border in the Pacific Northwest. The city of Coeur d'Alene sits by the edge of a beautiful lake and is surrounded by tree-clad hills. It is also one of the least diverse places in the country, with 90% of the population being white.
He says that as if it's a bad thing. There was a time when the U.S. was 90% white all over the entire country. You got a problem with that, motherfucker?
More recently, it has become the place where a lot of unhappy Trump voters, conservative Christians, and supporters of the Second Amendment have come to live in what is known as the American Redoubt.
He's really got that cocksucking NPR voice, huh? And with some sort of pseudo-British accent in order to try to make it more palatable.
The Redoubt is a movement of people from across the United States who want to live together under shared ideals of small government, self-sufficiency, and Christian principles.
Sounds all right to me, right? Christian principles, shared ideals, safety, cleanliness, self-sufficiency. Those all sound like the attributes of America that I used to know, that I grew up in.
I've come here to find out if it also encourages domestic terrorism, religious extremism, and the formation of a white ethno-state.
Domestic terrorism, ethnic extremism, or religious extremism, and the formation of a white ethno-state. So that's how he frames it, right? He goes in there. he's going to roll in there to a place where people are trying to protect and ensure the safety of their families and children. And he's going in there with the agenda of, oh, these guys must be white supremacists. They must be domestic terrorists. What an alarmist and an asshole. Always feel like I got something in my tooth right there, but it just turns out it's a fucked up part of my tooth. Need to get that shit fixed though. Y'all good looking sexy people out in Happy Land, stay well and keep on keeping on, man. I'm just doing this as a test run. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna jump over on the boob tube and check it out, see if it's working. As above, so below. Hugs and kisses. Mwah.